Welcome, Becky.
Hi. Thank you for your time. My name is Becky Nagbar, and I've been teaching in the Liberty Elementary School District for Liberty 25 for the last 15 years. I'm reaching out to ask that you consider to accept electronic signatures for the recall of our board members as well. These past few years have been difficult in our district. Our school board has not been effectively overseeing our superintendent. His decisions appear to be based on personal vendetta rather than data, leaving 16 positions in our district office unfilled because they were told he's not renewing them for next year. His lack of leadership has attributed to 18 teachers resigning since the beginning of this school year. And we only have 7 schools in our district. We're a very small district. And that doesn't even account for all the teachers that did not sign their contracts this year, or the majority of teachers who are not planning on renewing their contracts for the upcoming year. Furthermore, our board president has made inappropriate comments, including using crude names for teachers and joking about making teachers' lives miserable until they leave. He has also made racist comments, and he has recently commented negatively on an ongoing lawsuit related to the sexual abuse of a former student. I have witnessed a district that I love decline rapidly over the last 2 years. The teachers and students of our district deserve better, and one way you can help is by allowing electronic signatures to remove these board members as well. The teachers in my district are afraid to go door to door because we have been reprimanded for speaking out and acting out. This will also help teachers feel safe in collecting these signatures that we need. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions for Becky? Just a comment, that's up to the sponsor whether he does anything with this bill, but I would welcome you to come into my office at your convenience if you like, and we can talk further about your concerns.
Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Senator Kavanaugh.
I was attempting to avoid accountability here, but your request is reasonable, fair, but there are realities in politics. Recall to any elected official, including all 90 legislators, is a 4-letter word. We fear that word. And were I to get an amendment onto this bill that allowed for recall of school board members, many would assume, using the slippery slope logical fallacy, which probably would not be a logical fallacy in this case, that tomorrow the recall electronic option would be available for other races, including their race, and it would jeopardize them more easily. So what we call an amendment like that, which would probably doom a bill to failure, is a poison pill amendment. That's just the political reality. I think it's a fair thing, but if I allowed it on the bill, quite frankly, it would seriously jeopardize the ability of the bill to get through the system. And to get a bill through the system is, it can be stopped at like 20 spots in the process. It can be stopped. And somewhere along the line, I have a feeling it would be. So maybe something to think of next session as a standalone bill, but it just isn't politically practical. I won't be truthful with you.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Kavanaugh, for taking responsibility and explaining the political reality of what we deal with down here. However, Becky, there may be other recourses. I don't know what it would be, but I have an open door if you want to come and chat.
I do. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
My name is Adriana Lara, and I'm a 5th grade teacher also in the Liberty Elementary School District. I understand that before you have a bill that makes it easier for our communities to access potential school board members, and it makes it easier for them to get on the ballot. And I want to thank you for that, because I live about 30 minutes away from any sort of civilization. So having that ability is absolutely crucial. With that, I want to encourage you to continue to look into ways that we can hold our school boards accountable. I know that I have lived with my head in the sand for a little bit of time, considering I'm a new teacher, and I wanted to make sure that I had all of the information in front of me before I made a judgment. Just like in the classroom, we collect data before we, do an intervention. However, with that being said, in our district, our school board is very much struggling. There are comments that are made that are inappropriate. There are things that are happening that are making our teachers and our faculty feel as though they're not wanted. And in this age of a teacher shortage, it is incredibly important that we have qualified educators in the classroom. I would very much hope that you would hear us just as much as Senator Kavanaugh. I totally and completely understand, and I agree, because I think it's very reasonable. However, I would please hear us. We need ways to help keep our school board members accountable when they do make comments and they do make choices and actions that are not in the best interest of our students. So thank you for your time.
Thank you. Any questions for our guest? Thank you for being here. You did very well.
Thank you.